Hey everyone, welcome back to Great Day Adventure. Today we are back at Disney's Hollywood Studios, checking out all of the best things to do at the park, from rides to shows. So let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. We are now here in Hollywoodland with Hollywood Boulevard. Right here is Mickey's of Hollywood with all sorts of apparel inside here. There's also Celebrity 5 and 10, where there is some other merchandise located inside here. And then right there is also the Trolley Car Cafe, where you can get some Starbucks and some other treats right here. Right along here, we can also see another gift shop with Keystone Clothers. And as soon as we make our way around here, we are now going near the Chinese movie theater. And right there is Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, where you zip away on a zany adventure through a cartoon universe with Mickey, Minnie, and their friends. And honestly, it is going to be a must-do when you visit Disney's Hollywood Studios, mainly because it is an incredible ride. Right down here, we also have the Hollywood Brown Derby, along with the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge along here. And with this one, they have some food items right here, such as shrimp cocktail, charcuterie board, escargot, an oyster brie soup, free-range chicken dumplings, our famous Cobb salad, lamb shank, grilled pork, and a shepherd's pie, along with a filet mignon, along with some enhancements like a shrimp mac and cheese, seared Brussels sprouts, and a spoon bread. Now, out of everything I just said, I gotta say, Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway is my must-do at the Hollywood Boulevard area. Mainly because both the queue, the ride, and the pre-show are all very incredible. If you want a ride for families, and if you're a big fan of Mickey and Minnie, then I would definitely say this is going to be a must-do at Hollywood Studios.
What could possibly go wrong?
As usual, Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway is a must-do, especially with the story, the animation, and with the technology and how they use the trackless ride system. And we're now here at Sunset Boulevard. We have some stores like the Beverly Sunset Boutique. We have the Legends of Hollywood store inside, where it looks like they have some jewelry. Right along here, we have Once Upon a Time, another gift shop. And then we have the Sunset Ranch Market, where we have Rosie's All-American Cafe, Catalina Eddie's, Fairfax Fair, and Hollywood Scoops. We also have the Theater of the Stars, with the show being Beauty and the Beast live on stage. This is a 25-minute show where it recaps the entire Beauty and Beast story with live performances. Now, another popular ride at Disney's Hollywood Studios is going to be Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. On this ride, you tour G4 Studios and you get to meet Aerosmith, but because they're running late, Aerosmith invites you to backstage pass to their concert. However, there is traffic, and with this ride, you go 0 to 60 miles on this rock and roller coaster featuring twist turns and upside down loops as well. If you love roller coasters, if you love intense roller coasters as well, I'd highly recommend this. But if you don't like rough rides, then I'd probably skip this one. Right here, there is Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. This is a 15-minute show for kids where Lightning McQueen and all sorts of car characters teach you how to race in this fun show. It is aimed at families and kids. If you like Cars franchise, then this is something you might want to do. But I think the main must-dos are going to be either Fantasmic, a 30-minute nighttime spectacular with Mickey and all sorts of Disney characters, where it premieres once or twice per night, as it is definitely a must-do on my list. Then we also have Twilight Zone Tower Terror, where you enter into a haunted hotel and board an elevator, where you go up 13 stories up and drop 13 stories down. And because it is a 35-minute wait, I might do it today. Surprisingly, since it is very cold, it's not too busy, but nonetheless, Tower Terror is quite possibly the must-do at Sunset Boulevard. It's such an iconic ride where, for the most part, if you're going with a group and if you love thrilling rides, then this is going to be a must-do. Here at Animation Courtyard, honestly, this is not really much themed around animation, really just, you know, anything at this point. But over here we have the Disney Junior Dance Party, a show aimed at kids, where it is a dance party with all sorts of Disney Junior characters. We also have Star Wars Launch Bay right here, where it is a museum of everything Star Wars, where you can learn more about the history and also meet characters like Chewbacca, BB-8, and Darth Vader. Moving further down Animation Courtyard, we got Walt Disney Presents One Man's Dream Museum. This is a whole entire museum themed around Walt Disney and the history of the Walt Disney Company, and also features a 15-minute short film with the One Man's Dream. And welcome to Pixar Place. Here we can see some character meet and greets from Frozone, Sully, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, and the one and only Edna Mode. If I'm gonna have to pick one must-do, it's probably meeting a character in Pixar Place. If you have some free time, or if it's busy, then it is something I would definitely do. But just know this area is only open from park open to 5 p.m. And welcome everyone to Toy Story Land. Here it is one of the most popular lands inside the park. Over here we have Slinky Dog Dash. This is quite possibly the most popular ride here at Disney World, but right now it is at a 45-minute wait since it did just reopen. I would consider this a must-do here at the park. If I had to pick another ride though, that's a must-do. It's got to be Toy Story Mania, mainly because it is a very fun ride where you can try to get the highest score by competing against your family members in this fun midway style game. And this is also one of the other popular rides, so I would definitely recommend Genie Plus for this one. Another ride at Toy Story Land is Alien Swirling Saucer. In my opinion, this is the only ride in Toy Story Land I wouldn't say is a must-do. It is a filler ride. It is a fun flat ride for kids and families. But if you're crunched on time and if you want to do mainly the popular and must-do attractions that I would highly recommend, this is one ride I would definitely skip. But nonetheless, it is a fun flat ride. It's just not that high for me on my list of best rides. Now, if I had to pick my must-dos, it's gotta be Slinky Dog and Toy Story. As I said before, it's very hard to pick the must-dos here. So instead of picking one or other, why don't we do both? Right now, Slinky Dog Dash is 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and time it. And we just got out of Slinky Dog Dash. In my opinion, it was a very fun and cute roller coaster. It's a great ride for families, as this is a great family roller coaster. The queue is incredibly well done. It's very cute. Really, with this entire ride, if you're going to go on a family roller coaster, I would definitely recommend this, although do beware, the ride is probably the most popular ride in all of Disney's Hollywood studios. So if you're going to go on Slinky Dog Dash, then my personal recommendation is to get on this ride in the first or last hour of the day. That way you don't have to wait in a long line. But for us, we waited in the first hour and we waited around 70 minutes out of these supposed 90 minutes. Another must-do I will highly recommend at Hollywood Studios is going to be Toy Story Mania. In my opinion, I think it's probably the better ride out of the three, but I think with Toy Story Mania, if you want a very fun, game, I would highly recommend doing that.
Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome to our practice game.
Just pull the string.
What goes high? What? High? Woo!
right here, we are now inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is the planet Batuu. This is set during the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and this actually first opened back in 2019. This is home to two popular attractions, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run and Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. I am not gonna lie, if I had to pick one ride, I would do, it is definitely an easy pick. It's gonna have to be Rise of Resistance because that is such an immersive ride. It's so cool. But around here, we can see all sorts of stormtroopers. We see Kylo Ren's people. And around here also, coming up here, we also can see Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. This is one of the most popular rides here. I'd say this is probably number 3 on most popular rides at Walt Disney World. Maybe number 2 on some days, but in this case, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is a simulator ride that takes you through the galaxy as you have to get some flaxium, and you can pilot the ship, you can be gunner, you can either be engineer, you name it. And it's one of the most immersive experiences at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. If you've ever dreamed to becoming a Millennium Falcon pilot, especially. But I think right now we're going to go ahead and board Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run and head inside and pilot a Millennium Falcon. Now with single rider, this actually gives you a less long wait. If we look here, looks like it's going to be a walk-on for single rider.
Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that flash. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Make the jump to light speed.
There it is, after that lane. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons. Excellent, now gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes. A distraction! Fire the missiles at the train! Hurry! Watch out! The snow of the destroyer is collapsing! Left pilot, hit the boosters! Boost! 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 We made it! I don't believe it, but we made it! Now, let's get out!
And I just got off of Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. In my opinion, I think this is probably the ride I go on the most, but I still think it is a very fun ride. It's better than Rise of Resistance, not really, but I think this is one of those rides that feels like a video game because it kind of is like a video game where you're trying to get the most points and you're trying to get the most flaxium, and I think with the entire queue it is themed incredibly well. But either way, I think right now Rise of Resistance is at a 40-minute wait. I think we're gonna go ahead and get on Rise of Resistance, and then afterwards. But right here we have the big headliner attraction, the must-do at Hollywood Studios. If you're coming to Hollywood Studios, especially for the first time, if you're a big fan of Star Wars, there's one ride I would highly recommend, and that is Star Wars Rise of Resistance. It is an absolutely incredible ride. In this ride, you help the Resistance, and you are in the midst of a battle between First Order and the Resistance. And it is until you get caught by First Order and you then have to escape, where you have to protect the plans of Resistance from Kylo Ren and many of the other stormtroopers as you escape. But right now it's a 60-minute wait. Let's go ahead and head inside. This is actually the lowest it's been for a long time. So let's go ahead and head inside Rise of Resistance.
Incoming transmission from Ray. Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pokhara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pokhara base secret.
I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Pokhara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
They're all over us! I'm ahead! We lost Red 2, more incoming! Blue 5 taking evasive action!
Try to shake him, Blue!
I'm trying, Blue!
We lost Blue 5! I'm gonna try to draw it on the way!
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready, you won't have much time!
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from?
What in there?
Star Destroyers.
Get out of there!
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll get some friends and make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'm coming back for you. Stay strong!
Stand back from those doors.
Attention all on board. This ship is down to the command of the First Order. Everyone here will disembark immediately and proceed down the corridor on the right for interrogation. Now, get out.
There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, then go to the prisoner.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Hurry! No, not her! Sit down!
Attention, all resistance personnel. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This is orders about.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
With Rise Resistance overall, the difficult part about Hollywood Studios is that I always change between Tower Terror or Rise Resistance. In this case, Rise Resistance is better than Tower Terror. I mean, it is an iconic ride. After 4 years operation, it is the most popular ride, or second most popular ride, in Hollywood Studios, or third today. And for the most part, I think it is a masterpiece in terms of how Disney does a ride. And I feel like if you're a big Star Wars fan, if you love the sequel trilogy, if you want to immerse yourself into the world, this is going to be the closest you can be immersed into, as this is an absolute must-do for any Star Wars fans, or if you're not even a Star Wars fan, I think you might like this ride because it is one of the most immersive experiences you can do at Disney's Hollywood Studios. With that being said, overall, Resistance is a 10 out of 10 ride. Absolute must-do. And I think up next, we're going to go to Grand Avenue to check out what's there and see what the must-dos are for that area. And we're now in Grand Avenue. This is where you can meet some characters like Goofy and Max. There's also Baseline Tap House with California beer and cider, a create your own beer flight cocktails, fine wine on tap, and especially non-alcoholic drinks, along with some snacks like pretzels and a charcuterie board. You also have Grand Park right here. This is home to the Muppets area, where we have Muppet Vision 3D, an incredible show. We also have Pizza Rizzo, home to some decent pizza and even some meatball subs. And then right down here we have Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano, and this is an Italian restaurant if you didn't know. But one of the must-dos, especially if you're a fan of Muppets, is Muppet Vision 3D. This is Jim Henson's last project, and with this entire show, this is where Muppets go through a 3D show as they showcase their new Muppet Vision 3D technology with an entire show. But I think with that being said, let's go ahead and head inside Muppet Vision 3D.
Hi-ho, Kermit Frog here, and welcome to Muppet Vision 3D. La 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 la. Oh, sun shining bright above you. Soft breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. 3 minutes to 3. No troubles as life bubbles on, dear. Still craving a kiss.
Enjoying the fireworks? No, your chair's on my foot!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize for our slight technical difficulties, but I do wish to assure you that no one was hurt and this theater suffered only minor damage. So thank you very much for coming to see this demonstration of Muppet Vision technology, and enjoy the rest of your stay, and come see us again sometime.
And I just got out of Muppet Vision 3D. In my opinion, I would say this is one more underrated attractions. I think if you're going in, if you want some AC, if you want a family-friendly show, and if you love the Muppets especially, then I would highly recommend this attraction, because this is quite possibly important to Muppet history, especially since this is one of the older attractions at Hollywood Studios. As we're walking down Echo Lake, this is home to Star Tours. The adventure continues, where you can board a Star Tours ship and ride into the galaxy with randomized adventures where you can meet characters, especially coming in April with new additions like Grogu and Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Cassian Andor. But with the new additions coming soon, I mean, I would say it is going to be worth riding. For Frozen fans, there is the first time in forever Frozen Sing-Along Celebration show. In this show, this is where you can sing along to Frozen songs, meet Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff, and the two storytellers of Arendelle. But you will want to be here 30 minutes in advance if you want to get a seat. 30 minutes. But you'll want to get here 15 to 30 minutes before showtime if you want to get a seat inside Hyperion Theater. Along this way too, there is some meet and greets, characters that come out here like Chip and Dale. And right here we can see Hollywood and Vine. This is a dining location with two events. One is the Disney Junior Play and Dine Breakfast from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. It serves pastries, omelets, breakfast meals, potatoes, waffles, French toast, fresh fruit, and plant-based options. For guests ages 3 and 9, it is going to be for $30, and for guests ages 10 and over, it's going to be for $47. Then beginning at 11:30 a.m., there's going to be Minnie's Seasonal Dine. In this case, there is Minnie's Springtime Dine at Hollywood and Vine, where you can celebrate joy of spring with Minnie and her friends. And in this case, there is a great array of salads, freshly made soups, pastas and baked breads, roasted carved meats, fish. But right here is the 50s prime time, as in this case, it is centered around a 50s diner. This is one of the other popular restaurants. And in terms of everything that's offered, they have some non-alcoholic specialties. They have tomato soup, onion rings, golden fried chicken, Caesar salad, meatloaf, chicken pot pie. They even have salmon, pot roast, and dessert with a cake, milkshakes, and pineapple upside down cake as well. And then there's also Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, where it is home to one of the last remaining opening day attractions with Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. It is playing right now, and it does look like they're going to cut the line off very soon. But this is a 30-minute show where it goes into the stunt work of the Indiana Jones films. And this is definitely a must-do if you want to learn more about filmmaking and if you're interested in the Indiana Jones franchise. So, I gotta say, I think my main favorite thing here in Echo Lake has to go to Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. It is an interesting look at the behind the scenes of stunt work, and if you're a big fan of Indiana Jones, if you want to learn more about how they do the stunts in those movies and how they do the effects in those movies, especially for the first film, then I think it's an interesting show. It is 30 minutes, so you'll kind of want to arrive early, or if you don't arrive early, then there is still a standing room if the show is in at capacity. But I think that being said, that's going to be it for our adventure at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite thing to do at the park? I'd love to know, and as always, if you want to help support the channel, make sure you subscribe and like the video, since it does help. And as always, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.